So we've just had a wonderful walk around Ronda, and we are now heading about half an hour north of Ronda to a village where they've got unusual houses in the cliffs. Yeah, very similar, and the sun is still shining. It's all good in Trudy. She seems to be working fine after yesterday's mishap, so fingers crossed that's the end of the burnt rubber smell. Ooh. Wow, look at these views.
I wake up from the sunshine on my face, so dehydrated, don't know what to say. Who's sleeping by my side? What did I do last night?
It's interesting as we drive, looking at the changes in landscape. And yesterday, coming over the mountains, it felt almost like you were on the moon. Very strange landscape. And now we've come into a real agricultural area where there's ploughed fields, olive trees, vineyards, cows. We've seen cows. Yeah. So yeah, this is obviously a big farming area here up in the hills.
Dark, with a feeling in our hearts, felt like we had it all.
We are in Setenil de Bodegas.
Yeah, you can see it behind us. It's supposed to be online on Google. It looks beautiful, lovely houses in the mountains. So we're going to have a little walk down the hill.
Yes, we are.
It's quite a long walk down, as you can see. So this is where we get our exercise for the day. So let's go and have a look.
We had a lovely walk around Ronda, Setenil de Bodegas, and now we're going down more steps. My knees. I'm a granny, you know. Driving down here, and I actually said to Chris before we started walking down the hill, let's take Trudy down the hill, it's, you know, my knees. And Chris said,
there's another one coming behind us.
Honestly, I don't know how these cars are getting down here. It's literally, hang on, this is like the Cornish roads on crack, because it's so tight and all the wires and the balconies hanging off the top. I definitely wouldn't get Trudy down here. As brave as I am, the corners are just too tight.
So this is just going down and down and down. And I know that the problem is we have to go up at the end.
Whatever goes down has to come back up.
So please give this a thumbs up, because our knees are worn out, just for you guys.
Yet, but already we can see up there Trudy. She's so far away. That means we've got to walk so far away. Oh. Quite often when we're walking around beautiful places, we see houses for sale, and Chris and I just like grin at each other because we don't really ever want to live in a house again. We love living in Trudy, but there's one here if anybody is interested in purchasing a house in this beautiful village. It's what they call a bijou property, and somebody has very kindly put their mobile phone number on the side. And it's got a little courtyard garden just down here.
There's no roof.
But Chris has just noticed something that I didn't notice actually before I started.
There's no roof.
There's no roof. But this is the view that you would have if you bought this property. It's lovely.
I'm not sure the removal lorry would fit.
Oh yeah, how would you remove all stuff? Or bring stuff down?
Quad bike.
Yeah, quad bike is the only way. Well, we found it. We found the famous cave area which joins from one side to another, and actually there are shops, boutiques, restaurants and little bars all underneath the rock. This is the photo that I saw on the internet that made me want to come here, and it's not wrong. It's not wrong at all. It's a really lovely spot. Well worth a good couple of hours wandering around. There's so much to do in this part of Spain. Chris and I have both said that we will have to come back to Spain because we haven't allocated enough time. But we will. We'll definitely be back. And this is somewhere that I will park Trudy, I will eat tapas, and I will drink sangria and spend a couple of days mooching around. It's lovely. Really pretty. In fact, this part of Spain, for me, so far, is one of the prettiest. It's so diverse and just magnificent. I love it.
You're right, love.
It's very, very far away, Trudy.
We're not sure whether to try and take a shortcut.
She's probably only about 600 yards away. But she's all the way up there. And we're not exactly sure where the stairs or steps or way up is. But it's alright because I have Chris, who is the navigator.
Well, you see, I can find my way back, but whether we want to go back or whether we want to try and take a shortcut.
Don't ever take a shortcut.
Because there's some steps behind you there that go up there, but I don't know whether you can get round once you're at the top.
But Trudy's over there. Why do you want us to go there?
I don't know.
I don't like shortcuts. Right, we're on our way up. We've done it, we've seen it, and now we're walking up. We're filming now because we may not be able to breathe at the top because it's very high. We did make it. We're a bit out of puff. We came from down there, and Trudy is just there. We love Trudy.
And actually we must be getting a bit fitter because we weren't that out of breath compared to what we were when we started doing this.
And it is steep.
It is very steep.
It's very steep.
So we're driving now for about an hour towards Cabo del Rey.
No. Caminito del Rey.
Caminito del Rey, which is the cliff walkway that we're doing tomorrow morning. So we're going to try and sleep somewhere up there so that we haven't got to get up too early and try and find it in the morning. Just driving down the road, you can see where there's been a bit of a landslide where it's the side has collapsed onto one side of the road. There were some really bad storms in Spain recently, a few weeks ago, and you can still see I think some of the effects of that storm and really heavy rainfall. So we found a really cool spot to park up on the side of the road. Beautiful views over a lake. But what's even better is that the entrance to Caminito del Rey, which is the cliff walkway we're doing tomorrow, is literally just behind me here, look. That's where we've got to go tomorrow.
Why do I say that? We have a lovely town behind us, which... Cut!